All right, Coach, if you would start with an opening statement, please.
Just really proud of the way that the girls came out and fought tonight. I think that I'm impressed with our mental effort, and I think it was a great match. Fun to watch, exciting, the way the NCAA tournament should be.
One thing that Hope's coach mentioned was how gritty it was. Did you think it was going to be kind of a grinded out match going in?
Well, I didn't expect to beat them without having that happen. So yeah, I absolutely thought that if we came to play, that it would be a lot of back and forth, and that's exactly how it was.
Maddie Kim, that first set, to be able to go out there and kind of set the tone, what did that do for your guys' confidence as a group?
I think it boosted our confidence a lot. We came into this game pretty prepared, and we were motivated from yesterday just to come in and get a set off of hope. I know we wanted it to go all the way, but that didn't happen tonight. But I think it really gave us all the fuel and momentum going into the next 3 sets.
Definitely. It's awesome.
13 serving aces, and I mean, they were coming from all areas. Was there anything specifically you guys were focusing on, or were they just falling tonight?
I think we realized that their serve receive was up pretty shallow, so we knew to serve deep to them because they were struggling with that a lot. And I think right off the bat, we just stayed aggressive because we knew that they were struggling and they were just pretty frustrated, so we just kept banging at them.
Coach, have you seen a serving performance like that this year?
Yeah, I mean, it resembles the match that we won at Mount Union. I'm looking at the service line, 13 aces, 8 errors. The 8 errors, really don't faze me at that point. It's always frustrating to miss a serve because you feel like you're giving the other team points. But I was really impressed with our serving game tonight. And, that was something that we talked about from the beginning of the season is, hey, we're not the biggest blocking team, and we're going to have to stay aggressive to keep ourselves in some matches. And I think that, it's kind of fitting that in the last match of the season, the plan that we had at the beginning really came to fruition. So it was nice to see that work out for us.
It's funny you say you're not the biggest blocking team. You finished with 11 blocks in the matchup. I mean, both teams seem to have such strong defensive showings at the net and in the back row.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the stat line and I was telling these girls, I'm like, hey, you don't normally see that. And they're like, yeah, finally, because, blocking has not been our strong suit, but it's something that we've really worked on the second half of the season. And I'm really proud of the girls and the way that they've progressed and kind of, compensated for our lack of size. I think that, it's easy to see we're not the biggest team, but they worked really hard to get to where they are this evening.
For all of you guys, what did they do on defense to frustrate you guys so much offensively? I mean, in those last 3 sets, you had negative hitting percentage and were just over on the positive side for the contest.
I think their block was starting to get to us a little bit because we came out strong, bang, 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 and we weren't too worried about the block. But then they started to pick up and they started to get double blocks and things. And I don't think we went away from hitting too much, but we kind of started to get frustrated when we were getting solo blocks to the ground. We tried to adjust to it, but they were being very scrappy in the back row. So.
Anybody else want to comment on that?
I mean, they're a very solid blocking team and a very solid defensive team. That's why they're number 2 in the country. So, it's not surprising how the flow of the match went. I'd say 34 of those errors, I would say 25 are good errors. We've got to stay aggressive. We've got to give ourselves a chance, and I think that's what we did.
Can 3 of you guys kind of reflect on the year as a whole? You got your first win in NCAA tournament history yesterday.
That was awesome to be a part of the team and finally come together and win that first game and just being a part of something like that. It was really awesome.
And I think even just beating our record of 26 wins, we finally got over that hump. So I think that gives us a lot of motivation going into next year. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.